What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video. Today we're taking a look at something very special that we just got in the game. It's the C8 Corvette 2020, and man, is this thing absolutely insane. Such a fun car, a really good handling car as well, performance wise, and I highly recommend that you guys jump on this week and get this car. I'll link it down below exactly how you can get it. It's honestly one of the easiest cars or newer cars to get in Forza Horizon. If you guys jump on, you should be able to get it within 10 to 20 minutes. It's just a couple of races. It's a 3-part championship race to get this car. But today's video, what we're doing is fully customizing it, seeing what's available, and then taking it out for a little drive just to see how it actually performs when it's at its max potential. So we're going to jump right out of here just very quickly. I know I looked at it in the last video, but this thing has to be admired for what they've done with the Corvette. Now you can definitely tell it's still a Corvette from certain angles, but at the same time, when that drives by you very quickly, you might be thinking, whoa, was that a Ferrari? Was that a McLaren? That sort of thing. This thing is just aesthetically beautiful. They did a very good job. Now they've switched the engine from the front end to the mid engine, and I think that's awesome. It's way back here, right behind the driver, and that's a piece of art, man. That looks so good. Absolutely incredible. You have your carbon fiber there as well, the gold carbon fiber. And it's just very pleasing. Nothing really covered up inside there either. Nowadays you have all the engines pretty much covered up with plastic, and that looks very American muscle-ish. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump out of here. We're going to take a quick look at all the tunes available. I'm not personally going to be tuning a car, but we'll just take a quick look. Look at that. You can jump it all the way up to 1500 horsepower. That's ridiculous. We're going to take a look at the base stats as well before we fully customize this, but 1500 horsepower looks like probably one of the most amount of horsepowers that you can actually put into this thing, and then others are for 700. Lots of people going for the top speed that they absolutely can. Let's go custom upgrade. We're pretty much just going to max this thing out with all the racing parts and performance parts. But before we do anything, I do want to take a look at the visual aspects of it, like the bumper and the spoiler, but also see if we can change this engine up. Now, the stock engine that comes in the Corvette C8 is a 6.2 liter V8. So we're going to take a look at all the different options that we can swap out. And what we can do is a 7 liter V8, a 5.2 liter V10, so we can put a V10 in this. We can even put a V12, a 6.5 liter V12. That would be absolutely insane. And then of course a racing V12 and a 7.2 liter V8. So I think we just go, with the Lamborghini engine. I think we put a V12 in this thing, make it absolutely insane, make it sound insane, everything like that. Just very quickly checking out the performance stats of the stock one that we have. Pretty much a 0 to 60 time of 2.8 seconds, a top speed of 194 miles per hour, so pretty fast. It's not the fastest car, but we will be able to get way above that by the end of the video. Jumping over here, we have 495 horsepower and 469 foot-pounds of torque, so it's a pretty good performance car, especially for the price. This thing is sub 100k, I believe, so nonetheless it is definitely worth the value. The value is definitely there. So let's go ahead and put I think we'll do the 6.5 liter V12. I'm not sure what the difference is between the 6.5 liter and a racing V12. I'm not too sure, but we'll go ahead and put the 6.5 V12 in there. Drivetrain, I think we will leave it a rear wheel drive. I'm totally happy with that. And then for aspiration, twin turbo in a V12. Why not? Let's just do it. So those are pretty much fully maxed out. Now we put all the performance parts. So if you started with the engine performance parts and at the very end converted the engine over to the V12, you would have to come back and redo all this because none of this is fully upgraded for that engine. So make sure always to start with that if you're going to swap out the engine and then come to this part. But intake, we're going to put the race intake, fuel system, fully modified. Let's just keep doing this for each and every single category that we can. And I am going to change actually the wheels and the rims on this thing. Normally I don't do that. Every once in a while, it depends on what sort of rims come on the stock one. But there's so many options, and most of the time if I was to do it, it would be the same rim for every single car. So I try not to typically do that because the stock rims are pretty different from each other, and it just gives the car a more unique tone to it rather than all the cars that I have being the exact same layout. So this one we are going to upgrade the rims just because I did find a set of rims that I really like with the car. And like I've said before in my last video, I saw a Pandem wide body Corvette C8, a photo of it on Instagram, and it was honestly the best C8 Corvette I've ever seen. Honestly, one of the best cars I've ever seen. Like, I was just in shock how beautiful this thing was, and definitely one of my favorite wide body cars I've ever seen as well. If you guys have not seen it, I'll try and find another photo of it and then I'll pop it up on the screen here. But pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to try and make this as similar to that as possible, because unfortunately they did not offer the wide body option. Hopefully in the future they do. Hopefully they offer that sort of thing for all the cars. That would be absolutely insane. I don't know, maybe the Crew too. I know they have wide bodies for a bunch of cars. I don't know if they have it for the C8. I know the C8's in that game. Jumping over to the appearance, actually, here's the bumper. That's all we can do. Add a front splitter to it and that tow hitch. And then for the wings, I'm very happy with the lip that they do offer us with the stock one. You can of course remove it, or you can put like the Forza GT wing on it, and that's totally okay. I'm more looking forward to the Z06 to come to the game because I know that will have a massive wing on it. But for now, we're just going to stick with this small lip. I think that looks absolutely stunning just the way it is. It's already so aggressive, so slick, such a beautiful car. Now what we're going to do, because we're fully modified already, we're going to take a quick look at the upgraded stats. So 0 to 60 time of 2.5 seconds, top speed of 267 miles per hour. So that went up pretty much 70 miles per hour. Yeah, 70 miles per hour. Not bad. We have 1,515 horsepower and 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. This thing's going to be a monster. Let's jump out of here. I am quickly going to put a design on it, make it look good. That costs 120,000 credits, but it's definitely worth it. This car was absolutely free. Literally takes 10 minutes of your time, like I said. I'll link that down below. Make sure you guys go and get this car from the festival playlist. Very, very easy. Very quickly, we will just kind of check out the manufacturer colors. So you have red, orange, yellow. That orange is actually stunning. That looks really, really good. You have yellow. You have the baby blue, which I really like. You have this. Ooh, that's very nice. That's a very unique color. And then, of course, you have like a frost white, which is also really nice. Like, it's going to be hard to pick a really good color for this. I like the manufacturer colors. Now, I don't know if these are all the colors in real life, what you can spec it. I'm sure you can do any color, but like they have their main colors that they go off of. And I've never seen an orange one or either of these ones. I know there is a baby blue one available, but it was like a Gabber blue or Grabber blue or something. But this one looks beautiful. I really like that white, to be honest. We're going to go ahead and tint the windows. And then these rims, I was thinking of just making them black, but maybe we'll do carbon fiber. We'll put a little bit of carbon fiber on this thing. Same with the mirrors, and then same with the spoiler, which is probably already carbon fiber. But there we go. That thing looks sick. Does that not look incredible? Oh my. Alrighty. I think it's time for a drive, guys. We're going to go ahead and fully test this thing out. with the top speed. Alright, so I made it over to the highway here where we're going to test the top speed of this thing. We're pretty much going downhill, so we have a little bit extra room to get as high of a speed as possible. Pretty much the road is not straight. There's lots of corners that come up, so we got to kind of get up to top speed as quickly as possible. So that's what we're going to do. Look at this thing one more time before we actually end up going. And we'll also take a quick look at the sound. Just kind of listen to it. Now it doesn't sound amazing, to be honest. When I changed it, it sounded better before I fully modified it. When it was completely stock, it like had a girth to it, a very hardcore sound, like at its core. And this one is just like every other car in Forza Horizon 4. So unfortunately the sound is not amazing or anything like that, but it still sounds pretty good. But we're going to go ahead, those exhausts are just bouncing around. We're going to go ahead, kind of get this thing up to speed right now. See how fast we can get there. Nice quick shifts. Already at 140, 50, 60 miles per hour. So we are getting up there pretty quick. And I do know before the handling was really nice as well. There is traffic, I gotta be weary of traffic. I kind of let off the gas there, 230, 240. The main idea is not to hit any traffic while we're doing this, because that would not be a good day. Otherwise we have to restart. I don't know what we're at, 255. And this is where the corner comes, and you kind of just go through it way off the road. But nonetheless, man, that is a quick car. It does get up pretty fast. I think 270 honestly competes, like 265, 270 competes with the Koenigsegg Jesko, I believe. Now I don't know if the Koenigsegg Jesko fully modified would go way faster than that, but I think you're in around like the 270 mark, to be honest, which is insane. This car is what, maybe, I couldn't even give you a number, man. If this is, let's say, 200k after fully being modified, a Koenigsegg Jesko you're probably spending like $2.5 to $4 million on, and they go the same speed, like absolutely ridiculous. Now I know you can do that with so many different cars, a lot of cheaper cars as well. You can fully modify them, make them just ridiculous cars that are going like 200, 250 miles per hour. But man, the beauty that you get out of this Corvette C8, the speed, the power, the handling, the looks that you get to, like you drive by, everyone's looking at you like, what the heck is that car? I'm definitely impressed. I'm very happy this car came to Forza Horizon 4. It is very, very quick and easy to drive, to be honest. Like, it's probably going to be a top contender for one of the best cars in Forza Horizon 4. And we've had some very cool cars and good cars come to this game. So let me know what you guys think about the new C8 Corvette down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys had a chance to get on and get it as I crash into that house there. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys are subscribed, just because we're posting a lot of Forza Horizon 4 content, and I want you guys to keep up to date. If you're interested, that would be awesome. It helps me out a lot. Also, like the video if you did enjoy, and I will catch you guys on the next one.